So we all know last week that former 45th President Donald Trump has gotten reelected as President of the United States. So he will be the 47th president, barring any unforeseen circumstances like, death. But we've seen reports. I know I reported about how Linda McMahon, Vince McMahon's estranged wife, is leading the transition team. We've heard reports about uh, certain appointments that's been made already. Um, so basically, anybody who's been a willing and able Foot Clan member to Donald Trump is getting rewarded for their loyalty. Um, Now, in this, you see a plan for how he wants to shape things as he takes office. Um, he looks to cut some government spending with help with Elon Musk, reform the country's health and food systems with help from uh, conspiracy theorist Robert F. Kennedy Jr., reversing regulations aimed at addressing climate change. Because, yes, we've had some of the most violent tornadoes and some of the most strongest hurricanes, and we have some of the warmest weather known to man. But yet, let's look at reversing regulations and on climate change, right? But this the topic of the video that I'm going to be focusing on the most, and this is him building a new missile defense shield with help with Herschel Dam Walker. Herschel Walker. Now, look. In case you need a memory jog of who this buffoon is, well, I got it for you right here. DJ, spin that shit.
As they've been saying, something is better somewhere else. And I'm here to tell you it's not. So I've been telling this little story about this bull out in the field with 6 cows. And 3 of them are pregnant. So you know he got something going on. But all he cared about is kept his nose against the fence, looking at 3 other cows that didn't belong to him. Now all he had to do is eat grass. But no, he thought something was better somewhere else. So he decided, I want to get over there. So one day he measured that fence up. And he said, I think I can jump this. So that day came where he got back. And he got back, and as he took off running, he dove over that fence, and his belly got cut up onto the bottom. But as he made it over on the other side, he shook it off and got so excited about it. And he ran to the top of that hill, but when he got up there, he realized they were bulls too. So what I'm telling you, don't think something is better somewhere else.
Look, man, look. This is the guy that Donald Trump is tabbing to lead a missile defense shield. Now, I don't know if Herschel Walker can even spell missile, let alone know what a missile does, right? I have serious doubts that he even knows what that is, right? But somehow Herschel Dam Walker is back in our lives, man. The preeminent coon of our generation is back in our lives yet again with help from his friend. Now, 2 years ago, this guy came within an eyelash of becoming a senator. Yeah, he was going to serve all that free chicken to all the senators out there in D.C. He came within an eyelash of unseating Raphael Warnock as senator because they had to go to the runoff, and then Raphael Warnock was able to prevail. But all right, I can't believe this guy is back in our lives. But anyway, so I'm gonna read this article here, right? And look, this is crazy. But anyway, Trump said that he would pick Herschel Walker, the Republican nominee in 2022's U.S. Senate election, to be in charge of a missile defense shield if elected to the White House. Well, he got elected to the White House, so guess what? He said we will build a missile defense shield, all made in the USA, wrapped around our country to defend ourselves and our country. This was Trump told the crowd at a rally in Macon, Georgia. It's all going to be made in the United States, and it will be in your great state. We'll put Herschel Walker in charge of that little sucker, okay? Trump suggested that the United States need a Iron Dome. Here we go. This man really need to stop reading comic books. An Iron Dome. I mean, the last time I saw Iron Dome was in Black Panther / Avengers Infinity War. So how are we gonna have this Iron Dome? Huh? How is that gonna be built? When you see when you see Israel with 187 rockets blasted and almost all of them got knocked down, well, we gotta have that capability too. Referring to Israel's defense of Iran's missile attack last month. In 2020, Trump appointed Walker to the President's Council on Sports, Fitness, and Nutrition. And then when Biden got elected, he removed him. That year, Walker ran for Senate, pledging to invest in the military and prioritize American interests. His campaign website said he believes the country must make the United States Armed Forces have the best equipment. Okay. Now, Trump has previously shared plans to use an Iron Dome system, telling ex-owner Elon Musk in the August interview that it just takes one maniac to start something. We're going to have protection, and we're going to have. Why shouldn't we have an Iron Dome? The former president then asked, Israel has one, some other places that nobody even knows about, frankly. I mean, Jesus Christ Almighty. This is the kind of people we're gonna have running the country. We're gonna have a convicted felon, rapist, and a dimwit be in charge of the missiles and the money. Now look, Herschel Walker is a con man, just like his BFF Donald Trump, right? Because birds of a feather flock together, right? Now, I have no good faith that Herschel Walker, again, does not know what a missile is, does not know what a missile does. Hell, I have doubts that he even knows how to spell the word missile. But yet, he's going to be charged of a missile defense shield, and there's going to be this iron dome over the United States. These jokes write themselves, man. Oh, Lord have mercy. Now, one thing Herschel Walker knows how to do, and before I continue on, right, I would be remiss to wish all my veterans out there, because I'm one myself, a happy Veterans Day. Your sacrifice to this country, this wretched country, right? Even though they don't really do shit for black folks, but hey, if you're a veteran out there and you just happen to be watching this video, happy Veterans Day to you, right? And I really do mean that for the bottom of my heart. I have, some subscribers of this platform here that are veterans, and like I said, your sacrifice should not be going in vain. You did a lot for this country, in whatever capacity. So happy Veterans Day to you. Anyway, so Herschel Dan Walker is a grifter. He ran, well, he didn't run, but he was endorsing a for-profit hospital for veterans that netted him over $300,000. So when it comes to the art of the grift, Herschel Walker and Donald Trump goes hand in hand because birds of a feather flock together. Now, I don't know what quote unquote experts Herschel Walker is going to talk to try to get this iron missile shield off the ground, right? But if I have any inclination of how this is going to play out, it's going to be another money waster, and it's going to be some money shaving, if you ask me personally, right? I think it's going to be a little bit of money shaving going on, right? Because, Herschel Walker, motherfucker owe money on that child support, right? But anyway, because, Herschel Walker do have $4 million that he has not given back to the GOP. So we'll see how this plays out. But yeah, This man is going to be in Trump's cabinet again. Now, mind you, Herschel Walker he's in his 60s also. Because I remember when he played football for the Dallas Cowboys and stuff like that, right? He did also play for the Minnesota Vikings back in the 80s. And I was a kid back then, and I'm in my 40s now. So, yeah, do the math. And I'm just trying to figure out what input could Herschel Walker give Donald Trump. What input could he possibly give that will help this country out in a way that it would be beneficial to our missile defense? I mean, are there no general or admiral or or a commandant out there that is going to help Donald Trump in this endeavor? He had to get Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say at this point. Herschel goddamn Walker. Mm-mm-mm. So how y'all plan on building this dome, right? And how do y'all plan on making this missile? It's going to be a new missile. Y'all going to take some old missiles and refine it. I mean, how y'all plan on doing that, right? And if you're looking at, and then this is another thing. If you plan on cutting government spending, is the missile defense one of those components that you're going to cut government spending from? And you're going to help. So between Trump, Elon Musk, and Herschel Walker, we're going to have this biodome, or you're going to cut government spending in other areas so that when you can build this iron dome over the United States, right? So that if any intercontinental ballistic missile just happened to make its way down to Florida at Mar-a-Lago, or at one of Trump's golf courses like the Doral down in Miami, right? We can have this iron dome that's going to protect it, right? So how y'all plan on doing this, huh? And then y'all talk about CRT, critical race theory, right? Again, nobody teaches that. Nobody teaches this critical race theory crap. And that's how you know that a lot of parents don't talk to their children. Because if they really talk to their kids and it really was in their kids' lives when they come to school, one of the first questions they were asking, hey, Johnny, they teach you critical race theory in school? And if Johnny comes back and asks you, what's that? Then that's how you know there's some bullshit. It's a grift. But yeah, I can't believe Herschel Walker is back in our lives yet again, man. I mean, you guys let me know what y'all think. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. Shouts out to the LDBC. This your man. Scream at me. Hurry.